Alright, so on to therapy dogs. Therapy dogs aren't trained to help one specific handler or an owner. Rather, these are dogs that volunteer in clinical settings such as hospitals, mental health institutions, hospices, schools, nursing homes, and other places like that. There, they provide comfort and affection to a wide range of people who are facing difficulties in their lives. Therapy dogs are trained to be comfortable in new environments and to appropriately interact with a wide range of different people. They should have a calm temperament, be unfazed by unfamiliar noises and movements, be comfortable with being handled, and love getting attention from people. Although they are defined as comfort dogs and are often used in therapeutic settings, therapy dogs are not considered service dogs under the ADA and do not have the same right to access the public. Therapy dogs don't perform tasks like service dogs do. Instead, they provide comfort and happiness to a wide range of people with their presence. There are no uniform state or national laws that regulate and certify therapy dogs, and different organizations have different rules. As a general rule, therapy dogs should be trained, insured, and licensed by the nonprofit that's offering their services. If you're interested in volunteering and you think your dog may be a great candidate to be a therapy dog, organizations like the Alliance of Therapy Dogs test dogs to see how suitable that role may be for them. Check the description box for a link to the Alliance of Therapy Dogs website. When it comes to rights of therapy dogs, the most important thing to remember is that they are given the same rights as regular pets. Earlier, I mentioned the Fair Housing Act. This act does not apply to therapy dogs. There are no legally protected statuses for therapy dogs when it comes to housing, and landlords are allowed to make up their own mind about whether or not to allow a resident to own and live with a therapy dog. Hotels, Airbnbs, colleges, and other living establishments can grant or deny housing for therapy dogs. Alright, so before we move on to briefly review other types of working dogs, let's do a recap of the 3 types of dogs that we learned about already. Service animals have the most protection and access under federal law. While ESAs and therapy dogs can help people that have disabilities, they are not service animals because they are not task trained. Service animals are legally granted access to public establishments with their handlers, while ESAs and therapy animals are not legally granted access to most public establishments. The terms service dog, emotional support animal, and therapy dog are not interchangeable. They all have their own individual meanings, and they all have their own individual set of laws and rights. Finally, we'll talk about what other kinds of working dogs exist and how they're different from service dogs. A working dog is a purpose-trained dog that learns and performs jobs to help its human handler. Now, these jobs that the dog is learning and performing are not jobs that help mitigate a disability. Examples of working dogs include detection, herding, hunting, search and rescue, police, and military dogs. Working dogs often rely on their amazing senses of smell to help out where human senses fall short. A few of the jobs performed by working dogs include search and rescue. Search and rescue dogs can either use a scent in the air or the scent of a specific object to locate who they're looking for. They can be used in many different situations such as disasters, cadaver searches, drowning situations, avalanches, and other situations like that. Explosives detection. These dogs work with the police, the Transportation Security Administration, or TSA, and military to help locate harmful and dangerous materials. These dogs go through an intense training course to learn how to identify and locate a wide variety of explosives. They also learn how to alert their handlers to its presence. Finally, herding dogs. These dogs work with various types of livestock, such as sheep and cattle. A herding dog is essentially born for the job because they're often a breed that is considered a herding breed. So to wrap up, service dogs can be classified under the umbrella term working dog, but that does not mean that all working dogs have the same job or the same rights. Thank you so much for listening and learning about service dogs and other types of working dogs. Please share this video with someone else, a family member, a friend, an acquaintance, on your Facebook, anyone that you think could benefit from learning about this. It really helps handlers out, and it also helps make the world a safer place for handlers and their service dogs. Thank you again for watching, and please check back on my channel for future videos. You can subscribe and turn on the bell notification if you would like, and that will let you know when I post the next video. I hope everyone stays happy and healthy. Bye!